All right, just a few CNHL flash sales last month and in the last few weeks. If I remember right, this will be the 6S, and this arrived. This has been sitting here unopened, untested for about 6 weeks now. Pretty sure these came in definitely in the last 2 or 3 weeks, and then this larger pack over here, 7S, that arrived here less than a week ago. So, anyways, so the prices. Let's open the 6S. It's a 6,000 milliamp pack for $36.99. I got it as a test to see if it would just if it would fit. And I don't know too many helicopters this would fit in. That is wide. That is very wide. But you know what? If nothing else, I got a field charging kit, right? Let's see what we got here. Good fucking grief. Yeah, I ain't going too many birds, if any. 60. Let's just round it up to 69 millimeter. I mean, it might fit this way. I mean, it would fit anything this way. 39, yeah, but again, depending on the landing gear. That's why I only got one. We'll see. All right, let's give it a test, see what it came out. And so what? I gambled at $36 for just basically a test pack for shape. Future builds. And then I may use more. 41%. We are at 3833833838325 3833383. I mean, there you go. Cell number 4, still 3.8, but 3.825, and the highest looks like 3835. So there you go. 0.01 hundredths variance across all the cells. I call that a successful shipping and storage. That is great. Another win. Again, just for the pricing, I'll keep that over here, I guess. That was that 6S here. $37 pack. These are just 1800 milliamp 6S packs. These would be great for, it'll fit nicely in this goose guy. They're meant for, will they fit? They should fit in the goose guy. Let's see. Since I got it here. Yep. There you go. How about that? Let me double check that. Oh yeah, that's definitely above where the battery tray would slide. And it lets me get the weight of the pack in nice and close too for the center of gravity. Good. That's a success, at least on the shape and fitting. And how much was that? 1800 milliamp pack. These are meant for FPV, but anything over 70C would be just fine for a helicopter. Not that that really matters much anyways. Marketing gimmicking and all. But yeah, these are for quads mostly. Let's see. $15 though. Come on. People are shelling out 60, 70 bucks for their packs to put into a 400 size class craft. Now let's give the test. $15. I mean, how can you go wrong, really, right? Let's see. 384, 384, 384, 3836, 384, 384. So there you go again. That one. 4 100s. Do your own math. Let's pause for you. They're fluctuating, moving around enough, and I don't feel like counting. But again, we're within hundredths of a decimal place on the voltage. That's tight and great shipping. And these have been sitting for, like I said, they arrived, I think, I'm pretty sure I think it was 2 weeks ago, maybe 3. 384, 384, 384, 3833, 384, 384. So again, one cell, and between the low and the high, 1/100th of a volt. That's a nice tight pack too. $15. $37 gamble. We'll see. And it's a heavy beast anyways. I just wanted, it was mostly as, hey, it was on sale, okay, experimental, let's see what it could fit in. And now, $44 for 7S packs. These are the ones I'm most looking forward to because I'm going to try to fit them in my Genesis Sport and do a 14S setup. Why? Because it's an F3C helicopter. It's already a heavy beast. It's not meant for smacking around. If you're buying a Genesis Sport and you're thinking, oh, I want to do it because I want to go hardcore 3D mashing, like, no, you bought the wrong helicopter. That's all there is to it. I don't, I just wanted to do it because I thought it looked really nice. And when I'm done with it, it'll look even... Well, I don't think there'll be too many people with a better looking craft in the air. Now, I do like that one guy. He did his in a turbine. That's pretty dope. All right, these are 7S packs, just as an experiment. $43.99. I think the total with shipping... Oh, it wasn't any shipping because it was over $100. But yeah, like what, 175, 179? I don't know. Do your own math. It's right there. I don't have a calculator, and I'm not a human mathtionary. Let's see. And I'm also a terrible speller too. Oh, yeah, I am. I think the more people that admit that, the better. I love when the grammar Nazis try to get on the, on the forums, like, you didn't spell, spell checker. I'm like, okay, did that refute my point? Oh, it didn't? I still pushed your shit in? Yeah, spell checker, mating call of the loser. Grammar Nazis. Gotta love them. No, I don't. They can fuck off. Make a point that counters mine. But neener, you didn't spell good. Your punctuation is off. I've never used that on anybody. And I never fucking will. A, I'm not a hypocrite, but B, like that just makes my own statements weaker. Like, that's all I can fall back on is spelling. Anyway. Let's see. No, I'll make fun of somebody for saying some dipshit nonsense. Whew, these are some beast mode clips. QS8s. It's my first for me. I've never seen these. No wonder. I'm a anti-spark, I'm guessing. I don't know. I've never encountered these before. Huh. Okay. We'll see what they are. Anyways, so for those curious, yes, these are 7S. Paid $44 a pop. Where's my calipers? We're curious about width and height, not length. Of course, they're gonna fit. I mean, what 320, 350 in length is gonna be just about everything. All right, 56. Let's round it up to 51. You know, I mean, and then obviously like 58 by the time you add your straps in there. But you know, 56. So we'll call it 51. Just a tad, not fully square. Yeah, 51 by 56. So let's just call it a 52 by 57. What, 120, 30 something long? 140, yeah. Again, you know, most bays are gonna be designed and balanced to handle like a 300 plus millimeter length, anyways. So 320, yeah, 146. I'm pretty sure these will fit into just about anything in the 700 class. And if you really wanted to, you could run a 7S machine. I'm gonna do my logo with a 6S, I think. I don't know. This might work in if you're doing like a Puma or a Nitron. Well, any 600 class machine. I think this would do pretty good to get yourself a little 7S pack. I don't have a scale on me. Anyways, what you're curious about, what you came here for. Oh, you are so low, but you're still 3.8 is really proper long-term storage. So what do we got? 379, 379, 379, 378, 379, 379, 379. You want to call this a blemish? I don't, but I'm not going to fucking pretend that that's not 100% perfect. That's just damn good. And these literally just arrived here. Like I said, like I just got them like in the last week. All right. I'm going to do a long-term test on batteries that I have had just sitting for like over a year unused. Just kept them in a cool, dry place. Where we at? 3.8, 379, 379, 378.9. Damn near 3.9. 3.79, I mean. 3.79, 3.8, 3.79. So these were all stored, so far they were stored in the same general vicinity with one another. That's why I like CNHL. They mark their inventory. And they go on these awesome flash sales. I mean, that is a 7S 5,000 milliamp pack for $44. I can't bitch at that price. 3.8, 3.8, 379, 379, 379, 379, 379, 379. All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, these were all kept in the same batch because they're all holding the same voltages. Yeah, these were what, 382, 383, 379, 379, 379, 3781, 379, 379, 379. Folks, I got what I paid for. Budget prices. And yet, I mean, what are you going to pay for a 14S? 370, 380 bucks or more. And I'm essentially going to, by the time I get the soldering and everything else done, these are going to be, you know, I get them all fastened together and all. We're going to have what, and the extension leads and everything, to have these in a nice little 14S tray that slides in. I mean, let's round it up to $46. Let's just call it a $95 battery. Just for the, by the time I get the straps and everything fit into it. I'll take a 14S flight pack for sub $100. Happily. All right. Thank you.